Okay, hello, it's me, Irish Music, and welcome to my political life video blog. And here's my observation for you. You know what I'm saying? Two abortion stories that you don't want to know about. You know, you just have no clue whatsoever. Alright, story number one from theblaze.com. It's gonna be that is the Supreme Court, known as SCOTUS. SCOTUS tried to uphold the portion of Indiana abortion upholds the Indiana abortion law that requires aborted babies remaining to be buried or cremated. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Here's your worst nightmare. This is gonna be worst nightmare. The U.S. Supreme Court has been upheld on a Tuesday. It could be yesterday. An Indiana law that requires abortion providers to bury or cremated fetal remains, but it has to be rejected and appeal to reinstate a law that would prohibit discriminatory abortions. Oh well, who knows about this one? And of course, in 2016, you guessed it, then Governor Mike Pence has been signed into a law, a bill that has prohibited abortion providers from, you guessed it, treated aborted babies as an infectious and pathological waste, according to the law. Oh, really? Put this in writing for you. Seriously, put this in writing for you. The other part of the law has been banned abortions sought because why? Has babies, race, sex, or disorder such as Down syndrome. What about this? What if I tell you one thing is, this is gonna be ridiculous. Here's why State Attorney General Curtis Hill Jr. has been said, according to NBC News, the liberal. Oh wow! Because it says that the law has been passed to an alarming trend of disabilities to selective abortions. And what about the law? Was it intended to protect children with Down syndrome? Their disfavored characteristics, if I could, I got it. And injurious discrimination. Well, guess what? I'll tell you one thing is both provisions, and it would be blocked by the lower courts. So here's the question: what does that mean? I'll tell you what that means is the Seventh Circuit Court tried to block the requirement for abortion providers to treat an aborted baby in the same way that any deceased human and would be treated in the States. Oh wow, oh wow. Well, guess what? I don't know why. Because, quote this, Supreme Court just wrote their opinion. Because we now reverse that determination that this court has already acknowledged that a state has a legitimate protest interest improper. And now here's my observation. Federal remains. And could be federal remains in a separate opinions. his support for the provision. And, well, guess what? Indiana law prohibits abortion. Try to provide, yes, that he gets to treat it, the bodies of abortion children as an infectious waste. Oh, Lord. How do you know about this one? Well, guess what? Has something to do with considering them alongside, yes, using needles, laboratorial animal characteristics, and surgical byproducts. That's what Clarence. Just remember that Justice Clarence Thomas expresses his views. And finally, because I would have thought it could go without saying that nothing in the Constitution or any decisions of this court prevents a state from requiring abortion facilities to provide for the respectful treatment of human remains. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is gonna be worse. This is gonna be worse. So I have no clue whatsoever. So who knows? Anyways, keep you up to date about this one. So you just about it as well. Now, story number 2. Seriously, story number 2. About you guessed that Missouri only abortion clinic might be stopped from performing abortions by the end of the. No way. It's not going to be the end of the week, don't we? Well, guess what? I got news for you. Here's why, according to the Blaze.com, and it don't even make sense about this one. Here it is. Missouri's only abortion clinic may soon be stopped from performing abortions unless a state court intervenes. Oh well. It can't be civilized about this one. It's gonna be, yeah, who knows what's civilized. Now, breaking news, according to Planned Parenthood, Missouri could be soon become the first state in the country to have no health center that provides safe legal abortion, leaving more than 1 million people in a situation that we haven't seen today, you guessed it, since Roe v. Wade. Well, and this is unacceptable. And abortion is healthcare, period. So here's my observation for you. Planned Parenthood President Dr. Leanna Wynn was tweeted on her Twitter account last Tuesday morning. So this is what happens, because Planned Parenthood officials that the state Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services is refusing to renew the St. Louis Clinic annual abortion license, which is expired according to CBS News. The Liberal just reported, and the organization says it plans to file a lawsuit yesterday. Well, guess what? It's just asking about this one. But who knows? But the only thing that happens is the state court has to allow the clinic to keep serving Missouri women, according to this report. Oh, put this right for you. This is not a drill. Seriously, this is not a drill. This is not a warning. Like I heard that sound. This is not a warning. You see that? This is a real public health crisis. More than 1 million women of reproductive age in Missouri will have no longer having access to a health center in their state that provides abortion care. That's what Wynn just wrote another tweet. Oh wow. And to this leaders organization that has been vowed to keep the clinic open. Well, guess what? To the women in Missouri, that here it is. Planned Parenthood would not stand for it. Uh-oh. We will never abandon you, and we will never help. We will help you to get the care that you need, no matter what. Doors remain open. Oh well. So I'm not going to give you the whole details about this one. Ask this question. Why is the Supreme? Give me one good reason why the Supreme Court of the United States has been upheld by this portion, and what that really means. That Justice Thomas just wrote this. Just said these things because everything else can be civilized. Just wrote this one because everybody knows that he would never, thought about, goes without saying about the Constitution, about this one treating humans like this. But I know there were any dissonance about Ruth Bader Ginsburg, about the court that says that the wrong standard is upholding one provision of the law. But what about only abortion clinic? Yeah, Planned Parenthood does that again, because it says about you guessed it, according to CBS News, that to the women of Missouri, that Planned Parenthood is everybody's not standing for this, because we will never abandon you, and we will help you to get the care that you need. Well, guess what? If I told you that abortion is, wasn't that be simple enough about these two stories, abortions? If you know what I'm talking about, it can't be civilized about this one, but who cares? And the moral of my political life video blog story is this, about these two stories, two abortion stories according to Blaze.com. Don't we all know that abortion comes from pro-life and I have no clue whatsoever? Well, you might be the judge. For now, it happens. Maybe. Well, who knows? Like I said, to be continued. For now, I have no clue. Anyways, that's my political life video blog story, and I'm sticking to it. Anyways, hashtag Omaha Choirs, only on Facebook Watch. Continues, it's up for grabs next. Stay tuned.